day. I hope everybody having a wonderful time. Today is a good day. It's a nice day outside, and it's not too hot and it's not too cold. So I'm thankful for that. But anyway, today is going to be an amazing day. I hope for everybody as well as myself. I have a lot of things on the agenda today and a lot of business to take care of, and I am about to do just that. My weekend is about to be nice and looking forward to. So anyway, guys, I'm ready to get into it. I hope y'all having an amazing day, like I said once before. Anyway, guys, let me tell y'all this. I've been driving and stuff, and I've been thinking, what is your take on spinning the block? Because it's a lot of people out here that spent the block with people before. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm speaking for myself right now. I'm not a block spinner. Once we done, I'm not gonna say we not friends. I'm not gonna say we don't communicate no more. I'm not gonna say that I don't talk to you from time to time, and it's not no romantic type of conversation. It's just like a friend conversation, like what you doing, how you been, hope all is well, they might share some things with me, because most of my exes, we still have a friendship, and that's it. We don't have nothing, ain't nothing going on. We don't get up, we don't meet up, none of that. But we still, every now and then, like I said, I don't call them, let's be clear about that. But they call me, and they'll just call me to just check on me, to see how I'm doing, I hope everything is going good with you, or whatever. We might talk for a few minutes, and that's that, But you got some people that want to spin the block. We not together no more. We don't deal with each other physically, mentally, or emotionally. But time passes on or whatever. It might be a year. It might be 6 months. And you think all of a sudden you gonna call me and want to start. I want to take. Let's get. I miss you. Let's get together. Let's go out. No, we're not doing that. What? We're not doing it. Because guess what? When I was your girl, we did those things. But I'm not your girl no more. So we don't have no reason to go and chow. We don't. We don't have no reason to, because see, a lot of times, like for instance, you might have somebody that, they still are emotionally attached to that person. Because a lot of times feelings is all about emotion. Sometimes people think they all in love and they're not in love. They just have an emotional connection to that person. So if you got somebody from your past calling you back, let's say, I say past because if you and someone relationship is over with 2 months ago, that's my past. You see what I'm saying? So if we get together and we talk, and all of a sudden you want to see me, and if I'm still all vested in my feelings with you, that's a no. That's not a good thing for me, because I'm still trying to. I have moved on, but at the end of the day, I'm still trying to figure out. Once you call me back, that's like a. You open up a door. You get what I'm saying? And that would make a person say, "Oh." It starts opening up doors. It starts bringing on feelings and emotions, and it'll make me say, well, maybe I may still love him. He still love me. You got women that do that. You got men that do that. So no, sometimes spinning the block is not good. Let me tell you something. I spent the block before. A person that, they. One thing about me, when I'm done with you, I don't even call you no more. Like, that's just that. Once I'm done, I don't call you no more, and that's that. I don't call you no more. Especially if I feel like it's a waste of my time. And when it gets to the point that I'm emotionally disconnected from you, then I'm like, you know what, this ain't working out. And I tell you, I don't linger on. I don't make up excuses, and say, well, this and that. I let you know that it's just not working out, and I'm always, care about you or whatever, because, you care about everybody. Love and caring is two different things. Women, take heed to that. Men, take heed to that. But I'm, I'm going to care about you, but we I just think it's best that we remain friends, and that's cool because I don't ever burn bridges with people, so I don't need no enemies. But anyway, say that to say that, some people will hold on and just keep you on a string because of the things that they say to you. So y'all got to take heed to these people that tell you this stuff like that. Like if they tell you, I need a break, or, I don't know what's going on with me, right? Just all that type of stuff. But don't get me wrong, when people are going through stuff, you have to respect that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not judging that situation, because I've been in situations when I might be going through something within myself. Anything, life. And so sometimes you might need to just say, listen, it's nothing about you, but I need to just reevaluate some things. That's it. It's no disrespect to that. I respect that, because that happens. It's life. But I'm talking about people that they'll tell you this and that, but next thing you know, somebody told you, oh, I saw such and such. Oh, him and such must have broke up because I saw such and such. It was such and such. Oh, he must not be with her no more. Or she must not be with him no more. That's what I'm talking about. When men do that or women do that, I think that's just a sellout. You ain't sucker free. You a sucker. Because if you feel like you want to be with somebody else, or you feel like, let's say a lot of men meet people on rebound. You feel like you're getting back with your person that you was with before, then that's different. You say, be a man, be a woman, and tell that. Don't just, try to act like, oh, well, I'm not, I'm just chilling right now. And then you see, or women do that too. When they meet somebody new, they might be like, with the person that they're with, that they're not really happy with anymore. They might be like, you know what? I think we just need to, we just need a break. I'm trying to do this and I'm trying to do that. Women are using an excuse. And I know that because I know people that do stuff like that. So that's what I'm saying. That's not right. Don't lead nobody on. If you feel like, listen, things is not working, and I think I just want to, change it up a little bit, then you do that. You do just that. You change it up and you go on about your business, and you let the person know. That's just a form of respect. Let the person know that, things have changed. And that way, the person is not holding on to mixed feelings and trying to figure stuff out. Because you get it when but you still, sometimes people need closure. That's just one thing. People need closure. And I feel, though, people need closure. If you don't want to be with a person no more, tell that person. It's nothing wrong with that. Let that person know that, things ain't working out. It's okay. Because that way you give that person, because that way when that person go out here and start anew, you can't say nothing. You can't feel no type of way. You can't look crazy. You can't throw shade about the person. No, that person got a pass. That's your pass. If somebody tell you, this and that, that's the pass to do whatever you want to do. But I'm just saying, like, anyway, getting back to me. So that's why I said I don't spin the block. When it's signed, sealed, and delivered, and I'm done with you, like I said, we cool. That's it. We'll never be nothing more than that. We'll never be intimate. We'll never be none of that. All that's over with. The chapter is closed. You are considered my homeboy. Like I have homegirls, you on a homeboy list, and I'll never let you violate that again. Once I'm totally free and done of you. So anyway, like I said, I did it one time, spent the block. Like it was when I made up in my. I'm not saying you get mad at a person, y'all break up, and you have an argument, and you decide, oh, it's over and all that. No, I'm not talking about that, because 9 times out of 10, when we do stuff like that, we still invested in that person. They still invested in us. I'm talking about somebody that's you are emotionally disconnected to the point that like when you see them, or when they call you, thank you, or when they call you, you like because I can get like that. Because when I'm disconnected from you, I don't care what you have to offer. I don't care how you look. I don't care what you got. I don't care what you do. If I'm emotionally disconnected from you, it's like a turn off. You're a turn off to me now. I don't want to be bothered. You get what I'm saying? So, but like I'm going back to me. And that happened to me before. And I wish I would have never allowed that to happen, because I don't even know. To be honest with you, I think it happened because I was very vulnerable. You know, when you're vulnerable, when you're in a vulnerable state, you do stupid stuff. Stuff that you be impulsive. You know, you just react off of impulse. So this particular time I did. And I, spent the block. And a lot of times you can be with somebody that'll love bomb you. And you think when you spend a block, that person, they still in love with me. Oh, they doing everything right in the beginning. They doing everything. They being extra nice. They doing for you. They showing you love. They treating you like a queen. I'm just saying. So you spend a block with them. And next thing you know, things start changing. The mask falls off. And the person turns back to the person that you left. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I mean when I say spin the block. And then you realize, why? Why did I go back to this fool? You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nothing different about him. He put on his costume and his mask for the first 60 days of spinning the block with him. And that was only to get me, because he already knew what I liked. He knew my love language. He knew everything about me. He knew what I liked. He knew how I liked to be treated. He knew how he treated me until things started to change. You get what I'm saying? Until his real true colors came out. But anyway, I spent the block, and I'll tell you one thing. That's why I don't believe in that spinning the block thing. Because no, I can't do it. Because you know for yourself that you was not mentally, emotionally prepared to start anew. So why would you even waste my time to try to come back into my life and make things right? And the thing of it is, this is the crazy thing. I really did lose a lot of feelings for him. And that's the crazy thing. That's why I want to kick my own self in the butt. Because I'm like, I didn't even have no feelings for this person no more. Like, literally. I know, let me tell you one thing about me. When I'm done and I'm emotionally disconnected, I pray. And I ask God to take away all of the feelings and the emotions that I have for this individual. Because this individual is not good for me, and they don't mean me any good. So that's why I can do that and be fine. Because it's like it's a spiritual thing with me. God automatically take everything from me about this person. So, and some people have to do that. Some women are scared to do it. Some men are scared to do it. Like to tell God, take away my feelings, because they already know. Let me tell you, it definitely works. I'm a witness. If you tell God, I don't want to be with this person no more. This person is draining me. This person is not worthy of me. This person is not good for me. Trust me, I'm telling y'all, I have done it, and it works. Without a shadow of a doubt. But anyway, so I spent the block, and I started seeing he's still the same. He's still doing the same stuff. He back to himself. He rose. The mask done came off. That's when you know. He's a clown in a circus. So that's what I'm saying. That's spinning the block. But that's why I say I would never do that again. If I'm officially disconnected from you emotionally, physically, and mentally, I'm not coming back. We can be friends forever, but we would never be lovers and friends. Period. But anyway, I just want people to know, I know a lot of people that's connected to people that they just can't shake them. Sometimes I'm telling you, you can't do it yourself. If you so emotionally attached, you cannot do it alone. You have to ask God to emotionally detach you from that person. Because once you emotionally detach, you don't care nothing about the person like that. Literally, you wish them well, but you don't care nothing about them like that. They don't have no hold on you no more. So, and I know some men that's like that. I've talked to men and they so attached to a woman that don't give a flying fluke about them. And I think it's just sad. The women might just use them for what they can get out of them. The women don't want them. They use them. And all they want from the man is what the man can do for them. They don't want the man. They out here messing around with Tom, Dick, and Harry. But they still are connected to that person because that person might have some good sex. And also that person might be doing things that no other man has done for them. So I don't like the women are like that either, because karma will definitely be in effect. You know, you can't do people like that. That's just that. The karma block will spin on you, and the joke will be on you. But what I'm saying is, when you got, I just want people to know, like, if it takes 20 years, you wait for your person. That's that. Because God's timing is not on you, it's on him. So if it takes 20 years, especially people that's young. I'm not young and I'm not old, but I'm just saying, I'm the type of person that when you get a certain age, you know, you're not pressed about being in no situation with nobody. You know, everybody said they need a companion, and you do. Everybody needs some form of companionship, whether it's your sister, your brother, a girlfriend. I'm just saying. But everybody doesn't need a person in their life that does not mean them well. That's what I'm saying. And, you know, I'm so glad that I'm a happy person. I have peace in my life, and I pray for that all the time, and God grants me with that. And, you know, whenever I'm with somebody, I'm happy. But I'm not going to let nobody make me unhappy, you know. And this is not about me, so let's not be, you know, don't get it misconstrued. This is not about me. I'm just speaking. I was just looking at a podcast. A chick was talking on there, and the guy was just talking about how people spin the block. So that was my topic, spinning the block. I just wanted some people's, you know, outlet on spinning the block, because it's just like, it's okay to spin a block if you just remember, oh, that person was this and that person was that. You know, if a person is all about sex and they might just want to go spin the block with them, and we hook up and meet up and we go do it and we get back together for just that specific purpose every now and then. But see, everybody ain't like that. You know, everybody ain't just out for sex, because you can get sex anywhere. You don't have to spin a block with your ex. That's what I'm saying. But people that just want, I'm just saying, a person that's just so full of emotions over this person, I don't advise you to spin a block with them, because at the end of the day, all you're going to do is get hurt again. You're going to get your heart broken, because a lot of times, 9 times out of 10, that person ain't emotionally connected to you no more, because if he was, he wouldn't have left. You feel me? So I wouldn't advise nobody, whether it's a male or female, if you have emotional connection to the person, I would not advise you to spin the block. I would advise you to let yourself heal, get stronger, and just relax. You don't even have to jump into nothing else. Relax. Because trust me, one thing about it is you could be anywhere. You could be at the grocery store. You could be pumping your gas, and homeboy roll up on you and be like, hey, what's your name, beautiful? Or homegirl might say, oh, he handsome. I'm just saying, just relax. You got all the time in the world, you know. You got time to let somebody find you, you know. So y'all, I'm gonna go. But I just want to leave that with y'all. If you spin the block, spin the block. But make sure you're ready to spin that block. I love you guys. I'm gonna check out later. I gotta go. I got stuff I gotta do. But I just wanted to say that before the day was out, because I have a busy day. And like I said, I'll talk to you guys at another time. For all the block spinners, how they say, keep it 100. Keep it 100. Anyway, guys, y'all have an amazing day, and I'll check with you guys soon. Love you guys. Don't forget. I'm looking at the flow of traffic, y'all. That's why I keep looking. Don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. Talks with T. Like, comment, and subscribe. Please. Thank you, guys.